Hi, my name is Tyler Washington, and I'm a student coordinator at the University of Michigan Law School's Property Tax Appeal Project. This video will go over how to read your property tax assessment notice. We have other videos explaining the tax foreclosure crisis in Detroit, explaining how to appeal your property tax assessment yourself, and how to use our free services to appeal your property tax assessment through our Property Tax Appeal Project. For other information on the property tax appeals process, be sure to check out the Coalition for Property Tax Justice's website at www.illegalforeclosures.org. Alright, so you got the yellow form from the City of Detroit that says this is not a tax bill. And I'm sure you're wondering, what is it and what does it mean? This document is your property tax assessment notice, and the City of Detroit sends it out every year in January. And it's important because it includes information that the city uses to calculate your property tax bill for the upcoming year. Before we dive into the numbers, it is important to know that the Michigan Constitution requires cities to assess properties at no more than 50% of their fair market value. This means that if your home is worth $40,000, the city is required to assess it at no more than $20,000. Unfortunately, the City of Detroit assesses many residential properties well over this limit, leading to what we call overassessments or illegal assessments. The city's illegally inflated property tax assessments force many Detroiters to pay more than their fair share in property taxes. Many of you have read or heard about the Detroit News investigation, which discovered that the City of Detroit overcharged its homeowners by over $600 million between 2010 and 2016. This happened because the City of Detroit overvalued homes. So when a home's market value was $40,000, instead of making the assessed value $20,000, as the law requires, the city made it $30,000, $40,000, and even sometimes $50,000. So what information is important on this form? And how can you tell if the city has illegally overassessed your home? First, examine your home's assessed value. To test whether your assessment is correct, multiply your home's assessed value by 2, and then ask yourself if you could sell your property as it is today for that amount. For example, if the assessed value is $20,000, this means that the city is expecting that you could sell your home for $40,000. If the city taxes you as though your house is worth more than it could sell for, you should appeal your property tax assessment. Next, look at your property's taxable value. The taxable value can never be higher than the assessed value. If you purchased your home in the last few years, your home's taxable value and assessed value will be similar. But if you've owned your home for a very long time, there is likely a big difference between these two numbers. The year you purchase your home, the taxable value and assessed value are the same. Every year afterwards, regardless of how fast your home's value increases, the city can only increase your taxable value by the rate of inflation, which historically has been less than 2%. To calculate your tax bill, the city multiplies your home's taxable value by the city's millage rate. The millage rate is determined by state and city law, and Detroit's rate for owner-occupied homes is usually around 69 mils. This means Detroit tax bills usually equal 6.9% of a home's taxable value. So to calculate your tax bill, you should multiply your taxable value by 0.069. For example, in 2020, the City of Detroit would have charged an owner-occupied home with a taxable value of $20,000, around $1,392 in property taxes. Appealing your property tax assessment can save you hundreds of dollars. The city will charge a home with a taxable value of $20,000, around $1,392 in taxes. But a home with a taxable value of $15,000 will pay around $1,044. So if you appeal and get a taxable value reduction from $20,000 to $15,000, you could save over $340 in property taxes. You must submit your appeal during the assessor's review, which starts on February 1st and ends on February 15th. Since the assessor's review typically does not result in significant reductions, you should submit your appeal again to the March Board of Review. If you would like to appeal your property tax assessment, you can follow the instructions at the bottom of your assessment notice. You can follow the more thorough step-by-step instruction video that the Property Tax Appeal Project created, and which you can find on our website, www.illegalforeclosures.org. And if your home is worth $100,000 or less, the Property Tax Appeal Project can file your appeal for you for free. All right, that was a lot of information. I hope you now understand how to determine if the city is illegally inflating your property taxes. In addition to checking your home's assessed and taxable value on your assessment notice, you should also look for a few other things. First, check that the property owner information on your notice is up to date. If the property owner information is incorrect, meaning the notice lists someone other than the current property owner as the current property owner, you may need to fill out a property transfer affidavit with the assessor's office. Please call the assessor's office or our team to get more information about this form. Next, near the top right corner, you'll notice a box titled Principal Residence Exemption, or PRE for short. If this home is your primary residence, it should say 100% in this box. If you own and live in your property and it says 0%, you're paying too much. Filing the exemption can save you hundreds on your property tax bill. For example, in 2020, for a home with a $20,000 taxable value without the principal residence exemption, the city charged close to $1,770 in property taxes. But for a home with the exemption, the city charged closer to $1,400, or about $370 less. If you aren't receiving this exemption, but you should be, our team can help you complete a primary residence exemption form. The application is completely free. It's only 1 page long, and it takes less than 5 minutes to fill out. If you do it yourself, you should go to the assessor's office, get the form, and submit it with a copy of your photo ID. All right, so that was a lot of information. If you have any questions whatsoever, please text or call us at 313-438-8698, or email us at law-propertytaxappeal@umich.edu. We are here to answer questions and to help you with the appeal process. To complete an application for services, you can visit the Coalition for Property Tax Justice's website at www.illegalforeclosures.org. Again, my name is Tyler Washington. Thanks for watching.